Construction started on the Smith Center for the Performing Arts in spring of 2009, and this magnificent venue opened its doors 33 months later, March 10th, 2012.
Can I believe it's been 10 years? You know.
President and CEO Myron Martin sat down with us to talk about the last decade. He's been here since day one, and not a day goes by that he doesn't still reel over the Smith Center's beauty, its contributions to our community, and the international acclaim it has garnered.
I keep reminding people that that our dreams for the Smith Center were really, really, really big. But the reality of the Smith Center is better than any dream we could have had. To think that we've been on Polestar magazine's top 10 in the world, top 10 venues in the world every year for 10 years. To think of the hundreds of thousands of kids and students who we've entertained and ignited an interest in learning.
This building of Indiana limestone and Italian marble with gleaming Art Deco accents, impressive artwork, and 17-story bell tower is breathtaking by any architectural standards. But its beauty alone was not going to make it a success. It was going to have to attract top shows and entertainment to keep seats filled. Martin says he had faith that would happen.
So early on, David Stone, the producer of Wicked, decided that they were going to take a little bit of a risk because we were unproven. We were unproven as a city for first national tours. We were unproven as a venue. And that 6 weeks of Wicked sold out almost immediately. And then it sent a message to all of New York that the Smith Center is a place not only that we want to go to, but it should be one of our first stops on national tours.
But he refuses to take all the credit. He says everyone on the team here contributes to the theater's success, many of whom have been here from the start. Like Emma Durant, she's worn a few hats here, including a hard hat from the groundbreaking in 2009.
I actually started in fundraising, and then I was actually Myron Martin, our President and CEO. I was his executive assistant for about 5 years, did a brief spell in programming, and now I'm back doing a job I love in fundraising. I love the mission. I love everything about the Smith Center. My daughter grew up visiting the Smith Center as a child, going to school performances. She's also appeared on the stage through the youth orchestra here in town. And just seeing what a difference it's made to the community, it really is amazing. And to be a part of that is, I can't imagine being anywhere else.
Shakita Virgo is another charter staff member. As a performer and educator, she has found her home here in the Smith Center.
I started off as a member of the parking team, and then I joined education through Camp Broadway. And since then, I became a teaching artist, and now I am a permanent part of the education program.
She loves the idea of introducing the magic of music and theater to the next generation.
Every time we see our students hop on stage and they walk in and they're like, wow, and you're like, I love being a part of that. So it's really fulfilling as a teaching artist, but also as a member of this team here at the Smith Center.
And meet Robert Broussard. He's worked on many stages, but he says none quite like this.
Well, in 2011, I was working for a production company and wasn't very happy. And one day leaving the office, I received a phone call from the Smith Center asking me if I would like to come look at the place and maybe work here. And so I came over and well, I'm still here.
Looking back on the last 10 years, those we spoke with say they feel like they've had the best seat in the house when it comes to landing their dream job. In fact, the only time that stands out as a low point was when the pandemic forced the theater to shut its doors to workers and neighbors. That's why in July of 2021, when Martin got to hit the house lights after the pandemic restraints were lifted, it was an emotional time for him and the staff.
And Nancy, I can't describe what it was like when people got that opportunity to be able to come back to the Smith Center, to be inspired by the arts, to see great entertainment, and to just be out with their friends again.
Myron Martin coined the phrase a long time ago that the Smith Center is the living room for Las Vegas, where you run into your neighbors and meet new people. He says this place brings people together in a powerful and magical way. In fact, he related a story he just heard about two ladies speaking Russian in the ladies' room after a performance.
And another lady walked up to them right here at the Smith Center in the ladies' room and said, "I'm from Ukraine." And all three of these ladies started crying. They hugged each other. And if that doesn't prove that the power of the arts to bring people together, the power of places like this isn't strong, I don't know what does.